So everybody wants to know, why Ecuador? How did I decide on Ecuador? I honestly say it was the universe. It was God. I couldn't figure out where to go, so I prayed about it and prayed about it. And I even asked you guys on Instagram where you thought I should go. Out of nowhere, Ecuador pops into my head. I was like, Ecuador? I haven't even been thinking about Ecuador. South America hasn't even been on my immediate radar. So I started researching and watching vlogs, and it just felt right. So I went to Ecuador. And it was the best decision. There is so much to see and explore in Ecuador. There is literally something for everyone. I headed out on this journey with 3 goals in mind: to go deep into the Amazon jungle, to meet some of the indigenous people, and to spend New Year's Eve participating in some of the traditions. I did all of these things and so much more. Ecuador is geographically divided into basically 4 main regions, which are the Andes Mountains, the Amazon jungle, the Pacific coast, and the Galapagos. And in each of these areas, you can expect beautiful landscapes, lots of waterfalls, incredible wildlife, and some exhilarating adventures. And if you do want to travel all over Ecuador, bring layers of clothes because you can be guaranteed all types of weather, from raining to chilly to foggy and lots of sun. Ecuadorians are extremely friendly and polite people. Everyone passes you and greets you with either buenos dias, buenas tardes, or buenas noches. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Even when you're eating, they'll pass you and say buen provecho, which means enjoy your food. Traveling around Ecuador is pretty easy. You have a lot of local buses that are both comfortable and inexpensive. And then you also have your shared taxis, domestic flights, or motorized canoes.
¿Cuánto es?
$10. $10.
Okay.
Ecuador uses US money, particularly 50-cent pieces and dollar coins. It's actually difficult to get someone to break a 20, so get change as you go along. Taxi drivers and bus stations are great places.
Hola.
Your money will typically go a long way on food, and here's a tip for you. When you go to a restaurant, ask them if they have almuerzos. It's the local lunch that's not usually on the menu and includes an appetizer, main course, and a fresh juice. Ecuador is in Latin America, so the official language is Spanish. Now, what I was a little bit surprised about is that barely anyone speaks English.
I don't speak Spanish.
So just make sure you download Google Translate. Some of the words are really hard to pronounce.
This is the Tungarawa. Tungarawa? Tungarawa. Tungarawa. Tungarawa volcano.
By the end of my trip, I learned about viutas and ancient traditions. I worked on my Spanish. I traveled in several canoes down various rivers. I hung out with some of the indigenous people, and I bought a few sombreros.
Oh wait, don't hurt my hat. I need this.
Whether you enjoy beaches, nature, food, or adventure, your cravings will be satisfied. Look out for future videos of me going more in depth of my journey and adventures throughout the Andes, the beautiful Amazon, the Pacific coast, and the glorious Galapagos.